Imagine waking up tomorrow with the power to become literally anything. Not just a different face, not just a different body. Anything. A bird, a wolf, your favorite celebrity, even another species entirely. Sounds impossible, right? But here's the strange part. Physics suggests the real problem isn't changing shape. It's surviving the change. For centuries, shapeshifting has lived in myths, legends, comic books, and movies. We dreamed about becoming someone else, escaping our limits, and transforming into whatever we wanted. But what if that power suddenly became real? At first, the possibilities seem endless. You could fly through the clouds like an eagle, dive into the ocean as a shark, or walk into a room looking exactly like the most famous person on Earth. But there's one terrifying obstacle nobody talks about: mass. According to Einstein's famous equation, mass and energy are connected. That means changing your body isn't just a cosmetic makeover. It's an energy event. And this is where it gets weird. Let's say you weigh 60 kilograms and decide to transform into a golden retriever weighing only 20 kilograms. Simple, right? Wrong. Those missing 40 kilograms don't just disappear. They become energy. An unimaginable amount of energy. Enough to release roughly 17 times the power of the largest nuclear bomb ever detonated. One shapeshift, one puppy transformation, and an entire city could vanish. Suddenly, becoming a cute dog doesn't sound so cute anymore. But that's not even the craziest part. Because losing the mass is only half the problem. The real nightmare begins when you try to become human again. Think about it. If transforming into a puppy releases catastrophic energy, where does that energy go when you want your human body back? You'd somehow need to store it. All of it. Every last bit. And if that storage failed, game over. What happens next changes everything. Scientists often point to lizards as a tiny example of biological shape changing. When threatened, some lizards can drop their tails and escape. Maybe a real shapeshifter would need similar tricks, shedding parts of their body gradually instead of transforming all at once. Not exactly the magical transformation people imagine, but let's assume you solve every scientific obstacle. You master the impossible. Now you can become anyone, anything. And that's when the real danger starts. Most people think they'd become superheroes. Maybe. But human history suggests something else. You could walk into a bank looking like someone completely different. You could impersonate world leaders. You could bypass security systems, steal fortunes, manipulate governments, and disappear without leaving a trace. No fingerprints. No DNA trail. No witnesses anyone would believe. But here's the strange part. The greatest weapon wouldn't be the transformation itself. It would be uncertainty. Nobody could trust anyone anymore. Every conversation would become a question. Every face could be fake. Every identity could be stolen. And then comes the twist nobody sees coming. In a way, this future may have already started. Right now, humans can't physically shapeshift. At least not yet. But technology is quietly creating something disturbingly similar. Deepfakes. Artificial intelligence can already generate realistic faces, voices, and videos that never existed. Celebrities can appear to say things they never said. Politicians can seem to make announcements they never made. Ordinary people can be turned into someone else entirely. And each year, the illusion becomes more convincing. And this is where it gets weird. The biggest threat may not be actual shapeshifting. It may be convincing everyone that it happened. Imagine a world where seeing is no longer believing. A world where every photo, every video, every voice recording could be fabricated. Trust itself becomes the victim. Suddenly, the fantasy of becoming anyone isn't exciting. It's terrifying. Because the true power of shape-shifting was never changing your body. It was controlling what other people believe. And that's a power humanity is getting closer to every day. For now, the closest thing we have is changing our hairstyle, our clothes, our fitness, and the way we present ourselves. Small transformations. Safe transformations. But technology keeps advancing. Physics keeps revealing new possibilities. And human imagination never stops pushing boundaries. So here's the question that remains unanswered. If one day you could become absolutely anyone or anything you wanted, would you use that power to help humanity? Or would humanity lose the ability to trust itself forever?